morning, dear students. Today we will start a new chapter, endocrine glands. Please listen to the class carefully. Endocrine glands. These are the ductless glands located in our body, and their secretions are called hormones, are directly poured into the bloodstream, and their secretions affect the target organs, usually away from their secretion. Hormones. These are the secretions of ductless endocrine glands of the body and are poured directly into the bloodstream, and they affect the functioning of the target organs, usually away from their secretion. Let us know the differences between endocrine glands and exocrine glands. Endocrine glands do not have ducts, but exocrine glands have ducts. Secretory product released directly into the bloodstream, eventually reaching the target organs with endocrine glands. But in exocrine glands, secretory products are released to an internal organ or the external surface through a duct. The secretions are called hormones with the endocrine glands, but with that of the exocrine glands, the secretions are called enzymes. Examples of the endocrine glands: adrenal glands, thyroid gland, and examples of exocrine glands: salivary gland, sweat glands, so on. Now let us know the differences between enzymes and hormones. Enzymes, they are basically catalysts and accelerate the rate of the reaction. Hormones, they are basically messengers and triggers functions in our body. Enzymes, they are composed of protein, but hormones, they may be protein, steroid, or amino acids. Enzymes, they can be used again and again, but hormones, they cannot be used again. Enzymes, they act at the site of secretion, but hormones, they act on target organs, usually away from their secretions. Enzymes, they are secreted in large quantities. Hormone, they are secreted in small quantities. Now let us know the differences between hormonal control and nervous control. We have already studied about the nervous control in the chapter nervous system. Let us know the difference between these two control. Hormonal control usually slow. Example is the growth of the body controlled by hormone. The growth is very slow. Nervous control is immediate, rapid, or the fast action. Suppose if anybody calls, immediately we respond by looking at that person. It's a fast process. Now hormonal control transmitted chemically through blood, but nervous control transmitted electrochemically, first electrically, then chemically, that we have discussed in the structure of neuron. Hormonal control affect different organs, but nervous control affect only muscles or glands. Hormonal control effect may be short term or long term. Short term effect example is like a person get angry. It is because of the influence of the hormone adrenaline. Long term effect like the growth of the body, long term effect. Nervous control effect only short lived. Then next, hormonal control can affect growth, and nervous control does not influence chemical changes and cannot regulate metabolism, or sorry, cannot affect growth. Hormonal control can regulate metabolism, but nervous control does not influence chemical changes and cannot regulate metabolism. Now to the last point, hormonal control cannot be modified by previous experience, but nervous control can be modified some extent by previous experience, like that of conditioned reflexes. Now general properties of hormone. Hormones are secreted directly into the blood. They regulate physiological process by chemical organs. They act on target organs, usually away from their source. Hormones produced in one species usually show similar influence in other species. They are produced in very small quantities. Chemically, they may be peptide, means protein, or amine, means amino acid. Both are water soluble, or steroid, they are fat soluble. They are hypersecretion. Hypersecretion means the higher secretion or excess of secretion, as well as hyposecretion. That means if the secretion is less, may lead to serious consequences in the body. Hormones are not stored in the body but be excreted out from the organ. These are the characteristics of hormones. That's all for today. The rest we will study in the next class. Please watch this video once again and read the consent topic from the book. Thank you. Have a nice day.